recently went to Africa with some friends. How was it?
Goodness.
Did you
I
have
left
fun?
the state. Oh, did I? It was an amazing experience. I went to Africa for the first time. Nicole Ari Parker, who's my castmate, and her husband, Boris Kojo, invited me out. I remember the first time they...
Beautiful.
Yes, that was the highlight of my trip. And it was a very spiritual thing for me. My story, my background, I've never left the city of Chicago. I've never, let alone left the States.
Right.
This is my first time going out of the country.
First time leaving the country. Wow.
And it was just amazing. But one thing that was really weird for me were the people who were from Africa, and they would walk up to me and say, "Oh my God, welcome back!" And I was like, "Welcome back? I ain't never been here." and then it was one lady said, "Oh, we met before. We met." I said, "No, you got the wrong one, honey. I've never been here." And she said, "No, our spirits met." And I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I don't know what you're talking about, lady ma'am." And she said, "No, I know you." And she like broke down my name. And at first I thought it was creepy, and I was like, well, you know, our show is overseas, it's aired everywhere. But she had never watched the show. She didn't know who I was, and she just kept saying our spirits met. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home. I don't like this.
Right.
I don't know what's going on, but I remember watching that sunrise. And one of the actresses, her name is A.J. Johnson, and she got baptized at the beach in Africa.
Wow.
And she's also getting married to an African king. And I was like, maybe I need to get dipped in the water. It just happened. I mean, it happened just like that. And I was like, he got a brother? I need to know what's going on. But the trip was just, it was all around amazing. At first, it was a little weird. It was freaking me out at first. But then as the days went on and me going to the village and seeing how some of the people there, they were just, and just the way they embraced everything, it was just so beautiful. The way they embraced us, it was beautiful. And they didn't really have much. We went to an area where it wasn't much.
Right.
But they were so happy with the little that they had, and it reminded me of my childhood. I come from an era of low poverty. And I remember my grandmother, one thing she taught us was to always be grateful for what you have.
Right.
But she also taught us that at the end of every storm, eventually that rainbow will come to pass, and you get that pot of gold. That's why I got that money wall.
Speaking of the money, do you thinking about what you just said, do you ever sit in your apartment that you built from the ground up and you customize yourself and say to yourself, I did it. Kimberly, how the heck did I do this?
Absolutely. For a long time, I was confined in this box. I was confined in this box where I was afraid to just be. And one day, which was the day I landed the role of Empire, that's when I realized fear does not exist. Fear is just another fictitious thing that have us convicted in our thoughts, stopping us from moving forward towards our destined journey.
Right.
And I remember for the first time hopping out of that box, stepping outside that box and experiencing this amazing, just, I don't know what this is, but it's amazing. And now it is nothing I won't try. I'm willing to try anything at least once. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Sometimes we get in our own way.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I was talking about that with my wife, how you know, like just being, if we're concerned about something, it's such a pointless emotion. It doesn't do anything. Being nervous, having that fear doesn't do anything for you.
I don't want to ever look back and say, I wish I should have, could have, would have, or what if? What if I did, you know, what if I just could have? I don't ever want to have to question myself on what if I should have, could have, would have. So I'll just do it. And I always say, you know, I might get a no, I might get a hell no, but whatever. All my no's don't mean no, it just means not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.